So I shall taste the essence of all these rasas. Pure attachment will unite us, even at the expense of moral and religious duties, dharma. And destiny will sometimes bring us together and separate us. See? And so that's the union and separation. And that's why if you're going to be doing this love of God thing here, you got to be instructed, because the separation sometimes, especially in the beginning where it's burning up your karma, you need some good instruction. Okay? Otherwise, it's like, what's going on? So Krishna was just here, I felt this, and now I feel... Okay? See, but that's part of burning off your karmas and everything, is the separation. It burns off your propensities to go and just totally bond with the world. You start looking, where is Krishna? Oh yeah, let me read this, let me chant. See? Dasa, Rangaleka is a good example of that stuff. He was going through it. See? So then by hearing, so I shall taste the essence of all these rasas, and in this way I shall favor all the devotees. So the Lord did it. I'm going to taste these rasas. That's why you have to ultimately meet what they call rasic devotee. Taste ras. Chant the holy name with a devotee like that. And in this way you become favored. Okay? In this way your chanting just comes automatically better. Because now you're chanting with those, and you like to chant with those who taste ras. They're liberated soul. Eternal liberated soul tastes the ras of union with the Lord by their mantra chanting. Okay? If you're okay with that and you like that, you'll get that by that association. See? That's how you get favored. But if you're just one of those who says, "Ooh, that's sahaja, ooh, let me criticize all that, I'm such an authority and all that, ooh, let me create an illusion for myself and unfavor other people." See, that's your preaching. Preaching is you're unfavorable. See, you won't take the favor. I don't want the grace. I don't want that. See, I put up this illusion that puts up a wall for me, see, and I make people unfavorable, see, instead of favorable. See, people come here, and I'm tasting my relationship with the Lord, that's my preaching, man. That's what I've been ordered to do. See? And in this way, people come and appreciate this, and they become favored. See? Isn't that how it works? Isn't that what he did? That's why you don't see love of God here. Nobody did that. Prabhupada did it in his room and taught Vaidhi. Bhaktisiddhanta also. There was no room for this yet. Now there's room for it. We're making room here. The order is given, and people have been doing Vaidhi. There must be a lot of people like her and Johan. I really want Krishna, but I'm not quite getting it. Well, that's why we have a new store opened here. Come in and buy the goods. They're cheap. They're nothing like them because you can't buy them with money. You buy them with the purchase price is greed. I really want Krishna. More so that I'll give up all the bullshit out there, all the bullshitters. I won't believe in bullshitters anymore. That I believed in them, and what did I get? I didn't get ecstatic love. I just got to be a big brain, And that's what we're showing here. We're going to show here more and more. People are going to see is to get a big heart. And from that heart, you get a big brain. See? Not get the big brain with no heart. See? We're doing the opposite. We get a big heart, ecstatic devotion, and you get a big brain of conclusive understanding of the truth. You don't have to carry it around in your brain. You just pick up the book. It's all here. You just say, you read the verse and you just start chewing, start eating. Okay? This is what Lord did. He was, just let me hear a verse, and then he'd talk about it, relish it. See? That's the life of a devotee. That's how they really eat. You want to learn that? Is that of interest to you? Do you really want Krishna and Lord Chaitanya? Because that's what they do. They like to relish tasting the holy name, drinking the holy name, eating the holy name, eating the pastimes, relishing like this. See, that you can only do with awakened spiritual senses that come from associating with an awakened devotee. Well, how can I sell such transcendental wares if I can't taste bhakti myself? If I'm not tasting this bhakti, I will look like, as a sannyasi, I'll be like, hey, I'll look, because I'm not tasting bhakti. I can't taste the world. It's kind of a ghostly thing. Can't taste the world, I can't taste bhakti. See? Because, so what do I taste? Pride. Walk around with the stick. Oh, I got followers. They believe in me. I can deliver them. I guess I can deliver them because they believe. They're bowing down. The false Vasudeva, Pundraka, he believed, it says in the Bhagavatam, he believed that he was God because of his followers. They bewildered each other. Vasudeva, you're so great, throwing flowers at his feet. Oh, you're so great. He started to believe it. So, well, I guess I am Vasudeva. I guess I am a bona fide guru. Boy, they just voted me in, and look at, they're all following me. You get intoxicated with stupidity. You're totally inconclusive. You don't even know what it is, but you're intoxicated with pride, false prestige, envy, jealousy, and all these things. And when the real guru comes, real bhakti, what do? Blah, blah, blah. You see, this is my qualification. I'm a blasphemer of pure devotees. I'm a fault finder. See? They're not like, over here, I find faults all the time, man. I've been finding faults all morning here. I'm just telling you what not to fall into. There's a kind of purity in that, isn't it? Isn't that kind of good to know? That's called preaching. Preaching is the highest truth. See, highest truth, we talk about that too, don't we? Ecstatic love, beautiful, there's conclusive truth. Hey, highest truth is that. Distinguished from what? The false. The false are the illusions, right? I'm just preaching, man. I'm just doing what Bhagavatam says. Highest truth is reality, ecstatic love, distinguishing from the bullshit, man. The bullshitters claiming to be teaching the highest truth, but don't. They just teach you what's still illusioned in speculation and all that. That's why they look so, or proudful. And they come and they go against the real devotees. See, they don't have no taste for this. See, so they can't preach really. They think, I'll take sannyas so I can preach. This is more preaching here than they can do in a zillion years. This is real preaching. I take the highest truth, distinguished from all the illusions, all the way up, all the way down the chain, man. See? Why? Because personally, I don't need to do it. Because if I didn't want to do this, I could just sit there and relish the ecstatic love and everything and let everybody think I'm crazy. See? But what good is it for you guys? See, I'm here, I want to follow Prabhupada's order. That would be sense gratification. Prabhupada said that. If I just stayed in Vrindavan and just relished, it'd be sense. We're here to preach, It says, I want to follow the order of Prabhupada and the disciplic line. It's a great opportunity to deliver souls. So a little bit of that and a little bit of this. Logic and discrimination. Preach how the illusions are baffling everybody. Yeah, get them out. If you believe this preaching, which is presented, if you can see the logic in it and the clarity and everything, then you can begin to let go of that. Otherwise not. You just believe in it. See, you believe in it and you're kept at that level. You can't taste the ecstatic love that we do. Ball's in your court, guys. All devotees do the same thing, Bhakti Vinod was doing Bhakti Siddhanta to the extent that they can do. Prabhupada also, Paul also, Jesus. They're ecstatic devotees and they present with logic and discrimination they get from that ecstatic worship, so that they can convince others to come and take their association and get out. Without association with ecstatic devotees, you're not getting out of this, man. You're just associated with those who are still under the whammy of Putana and all that. You're not getting out. People here are getting out, they're proving it. You know, if you see ecstatic love in our circle, that's proof they're getting out, and they're doing it right here. They're not waiting for something, oh, when you die, Prabhupada will be there. In the meantime, just be miserable like us. You can't taste bhakti, oh, just be a materialistic Vaishnava and just go do the empty rituals and all that stuff. Okay? And then believe. See, that's all speculating. They don't know nothing. Here, you got to see, you know, like Jesus said, a good tree doesn't bear bad fruit. Here you see, oh, wow, look at this. It must be transcendental because they're getting ecstatic devotion. Isn't that logical? Huh. No dhoti or no dhoti, they're still getting, look at, they disbelieved in that Gaurahari Dasa, that crazy guy, and they're laughing and crying also. Boy, you know what? I think it does say that in the scriptures. That devotees, they laugh. I did read that, man. I read the book some. But now that I'm seeing it, I'm starting to understand it a little bit. Oh, making progress. Good. About time.